Bonjour everyone, and today in my presentation I will talk about a country in Europe. And can you look at this flag? And if anyone here can guess what is this country? Start with the blue boy.
Blue, white, red.
Almost correct. You?
Red, white, blue.
Not correct yet. You
Almost Pepsi.
almost correct. Again. You're a red guy.
French.
Brilliant, excellent. It's France. Yep. And today's here's some main points I will talk in my presentation. You can look at and read it because you know English. First, let's go to the basic information about France. France is here. It's on the west of Europe. It has almost 650,000 kilometers wide and has a population about 65 million people. As you know, the capital city of France is Paris, right over here. And if you don't know Marseille, it's the second big city in France. It's near to the sea. The third is Lyon. It's also the big city, but not big as Paris and Marseille. About the climate of France, because France near to the sea. And it has the weather kind of temperate. France not like other country in Europe. In winter, the lowest temperature is only 6 degrees, not negative degrees like other country. But in summer, they're not too much hot, only 60. And if you want to go to France, here's some advice for you. This Nice city. You can see the blue water. You can see it run from maybe a kilometer long, and 1,000 of people sitting on the beach. It's very nice city, and you should come here. As you know, the biggest or the most popular museum in the world, Louvre, in France. What makes this museum popular? Because in this museum, there's more than 35,000 masterpieces in the world in here, including Mona Lisa's or some picture that draw about a century ago. Yes, let's talk about the cuisine. The vin is very popular around the world, and as known as the most expensive drink, not like Coca-Cola. You can eat it with any kind of food, even breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Another kind of grape make another kind of vin. You see the green grape make the yellow wine. The purple grape make purple wine. Let's continue with the foie gras. It's a French word, means the goose, the liver of the goose or the duck, but most is the goose. It's very fat and also expensive too. It's in the top 15 most expensive food in the world. If you want to try it, you need to much money. Macarons is a famous dessert in France. You see it's very much colorful. It's orange, purple, yellow, green, many. And the cake here outside is very crunchy, and the cream in the middle is really delicious with many kind of flavor like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Also, the crepe. It can be a dessert like here, bananas, strawberry, blueberry, some syrup. Or you can eat for lunch. Salad, ham, meat, cheese. You can eat whatever you want. It's also known as the street food. It's very cheap. And the final food I want to comment here is croissant. It's a kind of bread with a shape like a horn of a buffalo. Everyone in France most like to eat this in breakfast. Yeah. That is about the cuisine. Now let's go into the famous people. This is Charles de Gaulle. He's the president of France. But what made him to become the famous, and what made him the French love him? When World War II happened, he is a leader and he had protect France from Germany in World War II. Here is my Michel Roche. I don't have his picture for now. It's this when he's young, but now he is 73 years old. He has known as the master chef in France, and he has a lot of award, including the OBE from the England government. As you know, Christina Tosi or Gordon Ramsay, they are all the famous chefs in the world. But when they are young, they have been trained by him. So he is a master of master. Oh, and you must know her. There's Marie Curie. She is a physicist, chemistician, and she is the first and only woman can get the two Nobels in two different fields. Not everyone can do like her. She's very great. Here's some fun fact about France. French is 5 pounds snail in a year. You can see the boat of full snail. I think snail in France is very delicious. And France is also famous for the castle. They have more than 40,000 castles in France. They have castles everywhere, even in Paris or Marseille or Lyon. That is the end of my presentation today. If anyone of you have a question, ask me.
First, you move back to the master chef. What is OBE?
It's like a knife.
What is short for?
Stand.
Oh,
What is that?
I think it's present for the knife. Then a sword, a thing like this. He come to be a knight of England. Anyone else? You?
So is it like Sir Michael Royce?
Michel Roche.
Michel Royce. Is it like Sir Michel Royce?
Yeah.
When you said that France eat 500 snails a year, it means one person eat it or all?
1%.
Wow.
5 snail in a year.
What do they eat? Those snails with?
I think they have some butter and some garlic into the snail and they eat it.
They eat them alive.
I think so. I think so. But France is famous for cuisine. You?
Have you ever tried any food in France?
Oh, wait for it. Yes, I have tried this. No, this. They have sell in Hanoi too. I've tried it. It's just small like this.
Is it good?
It's very good. You should try it. Any else? Question? Any question else?
Today.
If you were to introduce somebody to France, what is the most important thing?
I think it's the cuisine, because every country needs some famous to introduce the visitor from other country. But I think the cuisine in France is the most interesting. That's it. If you don't have any more questions, and thank you for coming here to listen to me.